deal, dog.
Crazy.
Like,
It's crazy.
you're the first guest, like, bro. I don't know, bro. It's kind of odd doing like the first episode, but anyway, I gotta break out of that comfort. So, we got a couple topics to talk about today.
Right.
Bro, you know what I was thinking about today?
What?
Bro, you remember when we went to Kroger?
You talking about when I had those pants I had to take them off?
Bro, alright. So for those who don't know, me and Jeremiah used to live in the same apartment complex. And so we one day we were like, this is like 8th grade year. One day we're like, bro, we're trying to go to Kroger. Granted, we were sneaking out because like neither of us could go. Neither of us could go. So granted, we were sneaking out, bro. Okay, so we're like, all right, we're gonna go to Kroger. So we go to Kroger and we get the stuff and we bag it up. And Kroger's like what you said, like a mile out. Yeah, at least a mile out from the apartment.
20-minute walk.
Yeah, it's a long walk. So we bagged up the stuff. We had like cans of Sprite and sodas, bro. And so we're walking up the hill. And the bags start.
I'm talking about they coming down like Donkey Kong barrels, just blah, blah. 4 of them got ran over.
Bro, so we're walking up the hill, and the bags start ripping and rolling, dog. And so they're like rolling down the hill into the street in the grass, bro. And we're like, dude, what are we going to, like, we're just leaving the cans there. We're trying to push on, bro, but we've lost too many cans at this point. So Jeremiah's like, wait. I got an extra pair of pants. So bro takes off pants, right? Because he had shorts under. Fam takes off his pants, bro. Ties the ends.
Innovative. Yeah.
Takes off his pants, bro. Ties the ends. And then we start putting the Sprite cans inside the pants, dog. We start walking back to the apartment complex, bro. When I tell you it looked like we had half a man's body, bro.
It really did.
Bro.
It looked like we was carrying his body.
Bro, half a man's body, dog. That's crazy, bro. I was just, literally, I've known you for what? 4 years?
4
5
years,
years?
bro.
Something like that, bro.
It's been a while and it's still going.
Bro, that's literally one of the probably the funniest moments of my life, dog. Like, I just carrying that, bro. And then we went home and played like GTA.
For like 4 or 5 hours straight.
We went home like played straight GTA.
We didn't even, I don't even think we went to sleep. So we had school the next morning.
Facts. Bro, that's crazy. All right, let's get to the topics. All right. So the first one I want to talk about is, we said anime versus superheroes.
Right.
Okay. All right. So DC. Who you got as the strongest superhero?
Batman. All day. I'm not going to change it.
Now, granted. Out of everyone.
So we said villains and heroes. Right?
Just strongest character in general.
I'm gonna still say Batman.
You gonna go Batman?
Because Batman he Batman. He beat everybody up. He's just Batman.
Okay, but let me read you this. If Batman doesn't have any like time to prepare,
then
you see what I'm saying? Just overall.
All right, then if Batman don't have time to prepare, because that's like my personal favorite.
Yeah.
Then I'll say, out of powers wise, then I got Flash. My money on Flash.
Flash. Okay. Who you got for DC? Or no, who you got for Marvel? Yeah.
Rogue. After you told me what she did.
Rogue, yeah.
Or Wolverine.
Rogue or Wolverine? Okay. All right. So So for DC, if we're going off power, it's Dr. Manhattan for sure. But if we're going off strength, Superman. Offer Superman.
See, you
all right, listen here.
I like him.
All right, listen here. Marvel, I'm a Hulk fan, bro.
Okay, I can give you that because I was a Hulk fan when I was a kid.
All right, check this out though. Okay, so take your DC character versus your Marvel character. So you said Rogue and
or I'll say Wolverine.
Wolverine versus Batman. Okay, no preparation. Who's winning?
Well, no, it wouldn't even be Batman. It'd be Flash.
Flash, right? Flash, yeah. Okay.
So Wolverine and Flash.
Wolverine and Flash, no preparation. Who's winning that? That's a good fight.
I got Flash.
You got Flash?
I got Flash.
Okay. All right. So
he'd last. Wolverine would last. I think
Wolverine would last.
Good, you know.
Yeah.
But speed would just outdo him in the long run.
I got Wolverine, bro. Honestly, because you gotta think about it. How hard it is to kill him. You feel me? So if Flash is running, I feel like Wolverine could pull out a claw and surprise him and then like cut his whole chest up and he couldn't regenerate and I don't know.
Think about all the abilities Flash got other than just run. He could run in circles, make tornadoes.
Travel back in time.
You know, he could take one hand and move it in a circular motion so fast it'll make a tornado. Or he could move it back and forth, put it through you.
But you got to think about it, bro. Logan's not going to give up until
He's not, and I know that. And the main problem is on why Flash will probably die in that battle is because Wolverine has a healing factor.
Yeah.
But if he didn't, he'd probably be dead.
He would die.
He would die. It'd be no chance.
Okay, so let's take Superman versus the Hulk.
Hulk beating the brakes off of Superman,
bro. I don't know. I got Superman, bro.
What you think Superman got that
Dude,
Hulk don't?
All right, bro. I'm thinking like Superman, like crazy, like no holding back.
Right. So we're talking about non-help Superman. So he don't. So
bro, I'm talking about prime Earth 2 Superman, bro.
Okay.
So like. Young, you know, he's dogging the Hulk, bro. Cause like I'm thinking about it, like I'm a huge Hulk fan. Bro.
See, here's the problem though. What Hulk are you talking about? I hope you're not talking about Bruce Banner Hulk because that's an L automatically. L's. Don't even do that.
All right, we're talking about Bruce Banner Hulk, but like I'm talking about not when he's like.
I was going to say
Hulk. Not the smart one.
That was so garbage.
Not that way. I'm talking about. Like 8-year-old mad.
We talking about Avengers Hulk. Okay.
Avengers Hulk.
Then I'm beating Superman.
I'm giving it to Superman just because, bro. Like, all right, you fly Hulk to space, he can't breathe.
Right.
Okay. All right. If we're going blow for blow, honestly, I feel like Hulk would get maybe like a couple blows on Superman, and then like they just wouldn't start working. And even though Hulk gets stronger when he gets angry. I still wouldn't match Superman's, bro. Because you gotta imagine, bro. Superman, think about it. If Superman wanted to, he can kill the whole Justice League.
Right.
If Superman wanted to,
you know, Batman on there, so he go and eliminate, you know.
Look though. If Superman wanted to, he could kill the whole Justice League. No preparation.
I don't know how.
You're talking about Batman preparation.
I don't know how.
I'm talking about like just straight raw. Like they just see each other. It's over for Batman.
Green Lantern is gonna beat. I don't know, dog. I don't know. Think about it though. You got like Superman. He's doing a lot, but I don't know if he's beating the whole Justice League. Bro, at least I'm not gonna say he won't die, but I say he might come to the brink.
Not the whole Justice League, like not the extended league.
Not even extended, like the top 3, like JL. Like I'm talking about like animated series, like them. That's the first line. So you're talking about Martian Manhunter.
I'm talking about Superman like he's gone mad at this point. He's not holding back. Martian Manhunter is strong to an extent. You got to think about fire, okay? Superman has lasers. Okay. Batman, if we look at the fights, Batman's lost significantly against Superman. Even with preparation, bro. He's lost significantly against Superman. And you got to think about it. Even when the fights when he was fighting Superman was holding back. Wonder Woman? Nah.
No, I don't know. Don't throw Wonder Woman.
I'm not.
Don't forget. Nah,
now. That last one not doing nothing.
Don't forget now. She got almost the same stuff as Superman. He said what? Freeze breath and laser beams. Besides that, she blow for blow with him.
That last one not doing nothing, bro.
She an Amazon. She an Amazon.
Okay, all right. Amazon. All right, check it out. Strongest anime character. Who you got?
Strongest. Modern. That's always
modern,
that's
bro.
Always gonna be my. Bro. You know this. This is gonna be my first one. Top of the charts every time.
You know I got One Punch Man.
That's cheating. That's cheating off the rip. That's straight cheating. His whole power. The show is literally. I punch you one time, you blow up,
bro. That's the
that is not fair.
That's the point, bro. So like, you gotta think about it. One Punch Man is like, he's the joke character, bro. You can't be defeated. He's not
even Goku.
He's not Goku, bro. Like he would murder Goku.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
That's the point, bro. That's why
One Punch Man is literally a generic joke put into an actual anime, and now he's the strongest. That don't even.
Check this out, though. Check this out. Okay, take your DC character,
right?
Take your Marvel character, Those two versus the Madara. Who's
Madara beating the brakes off of both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Wolverine and the Flash.
Both of them.
Combined.
Beating the brakes off of both of them.
Why do you say that?
One, he got a Sharingan and a Rinnegan. So
Right.
all of that's gonna be slowed down, no matter how fast you move.
Right.
And then on top of that, he gonna end up with planetary devastation off the rip.
Yeah.
Big planet, come straight down, blow everything up.
Yeah.
Then what? Or you got that, right? So even if they do make it past that, he got the full size sensu. We all know what that looked like when he went against the Shinobi Alliance.
Yeah.
He was beating the brakes off of people left and right.
Yeah.
He had half a sensu before he pulled out the whole one and was still beating people up.
Yeah.
He had both Sharingans. He was moving in the car. I'm like, yeah, that's my favorite character right there.
All right. So if we get the Hulk and we get Superman versus
One Punch Man, that's automatically over. He's gonna just blow him up. It's over with.
It's a wrap.
It ain't even a fight.
It's a wrap. All right, we get One Punch Man versus Madara. One Punch Man. Bro, because this is how I look at it. This is how I look at it, though. Look at One Punch Man's universe and look at every character in his universe, bro, and think about their strengths and compare them to the others. One Punch Man is beating everybody in his universe. While, let's say the second best hero is, what's his, that robot's name?
Genos? That's my
Geno.
favorite.
Okay, let's say Geno, bro. Geno's dogging half the people in the DC universe, half the people in the Marvel universe. At least,
Actually, I don't know. I don't know about that because the only reason why I say that, if you really paid attention to season 1, Genos did get beat up a couple times.
He did, but you got to think about it. That was a very few times, and then also every time he gets beat, his creator upgrades him.
Right.
So he's all right. Let's say he's not even gonna. Let's say he can't beat everybody in the DC or Marvel. He's at least going blow for half of those folks.
Right.
Half of those folks, bro.
He'll stick.
Exactly. So you gotta think about it. If you were to put the DC and Marvel universe into One Punch Man's world, they wouldn't even be ranked, bro.
Right.
They wouldn't even be ranked. So that's why I say One Punch Man, bro.
I mean, I mean, it's a cheat. It's literally a cheat.
I'll give you that. It is, bro. But like, that's the point. That's why I like that anime, because it's not fair, but it's funny. It's like, bro, he's killing people with one punch,
with no problem,
and they're not touching him.
But the problem with that is that a lot of the people in his universe don't got the powers that they got in Naruto, or the jutsus that they have in Naruto.
Yeah, that's where it gets.
And that's a problem because you got Madara versus One Punch Man. He going against Flash and Hulk. Okay, he'll catch Flash because he can physically run as fast as him.
Yeah, I agree.
And then he's going just hit Hulk and it's over with.
Yeah.
But with Madara's Sharingan, that is gonna be his biggest downfall. He can dodge a lot more, and he has to land that one punch. And you got to think about the punches that Madara's gonna put in before he hits it.
Speaking of Hulk, bro, has Hulk ever died? I can't
Only
see
in
anybody
Bruce
killing
Banner's
anybody. I've never seen Hulk die.
Only in Bruce Banner's one, I think.
Okay. So
but in his actual Hulk, no,
I don't think so.
He was literally the last person on Earth.
Yeah, and I remember that.
Yeah, and that was a whole comic, and then it was like he was mad, like he didn't want to die. No, Bruce Banner wanted to die, but Hulk didn't want to die.
Yeah, because he spit the bullet out. Yeah, and then he became old and that whole thing.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Okay, so we got that out. We got that out. All right, moving on. Fashion, bro. All right, so this summer. The summer's coming in. I mean, Tennessee, I don't know. We may have a winter if this.
I don't know. It could be snowfall, sleet, hail, anything.
Yeah, I don't know. But for everybody else out there who's got summer, the do's and don'ts for summer, bro. All right. So, first thing, we got mesh shorts. Do or don't?
Mesh. It all depends on what the vibe is that day. How hot it is and what colors you wear.
I agree. That's a lot of things with fashion though, bro. Like it all depends. There's so many variables. If you mix it with this or mix it with that.
It really depends on what the activity is.
Yeah.
when you think about it. Like if I was going to go hoop or going to go walk around the park or something like that, maybe I'm wearing some bright colored shorts and a couple kicks or something like that. That's not a problem. But like if I'm finna go to a party with some mesh shorts on, yeah, you gotta go.
You gotta leave.
You gotta hit the door.
You gotta leave. Okay, so what we doing for the top?
Top. I mean, pretty much the wave this summer is the graphic tees. That's it. That's the wave. Graphic tees, graphic hoodies, sweaters, stuff like that. You know, it's just gonna be
right. Yeah, graphic tees are always the way to go, bro. I mean, honestly, something that's really slept on is cardigans, bro.
I do want a pair of cardigans. I've seen some fire cardigans go by.
Bro, super slept on. Cardigans are super slept on. I mean, accessories are always essential, bro. You can't have a good outfit without any accessories. Bandanas, bro. I think that's gonna be a big thing this summer. I think that's gonna hit harder.
Too.
I mean, that's a year-round thing, but like I think it's gonna hit harder.
And with a lot of people growing their hair out and stuff, it's a lot more styling and stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty dope.
Okay, all right. I got a topic that's a little controversial. I got some hate on the TikTok for it, bro. I said Jordan 1s are overrated, but I will still buy them. I love Jordan 1s, bro, but they're overrated, bro. Cause I'm thinking about it, bro. I'm like, look at this, bro.
You know what's crazy? I don't completely disagree with that.
Any fit that you see, bro,
has that shoe.
Has Jordan 1s or Air Forces, bro. And it's like, y'all are like, the shoe is losing its taste.
Because we made it a trend.
Because it's a trend, bro. It's a trend, bro. Like, people are rocking Jordan 1s with like, I'm not going to say what you should and shouldn't wear, bro, but they're literally wearing it with cargos. Okay. That was an original thing. That was at first. That was a scary thing. Then it got publicized with Travis Scott and all that. Okay, shorts. Okay, we used to hoop like that. You feel me? They're wearing them with like biker shorts now and jeans, and I don't feel it, bro. So I'm stepping back from the Jordan 1s.
I've been moving out of my comfort zone with the Jordan 1s.
I've been stepping back, bro. Some new shoes I've been trying to get into, dude. Was it the New Balances?
Yeah,
those gray ones, like I think like the 504s, the 507s, something like that, bro. Those with like some shorts, some jeans, you can't go wrong with them. They're cheap, they look nice. Right. I mean,
you can style them with pretty much anything.
You can style them with pretty much anything, bro.
That or those new Reeboks that came out.
I seen them too. Nike Monarchs, bro. I don't know if you know that shoe.
I tried so hard to style myself in that shit and I can't.
Bro, I like the Nike Monarchs. I feel like if you go like a cool pullover, some baggy jeans.
Now that would be yours. Mine, I just started getting into. Like,
I'm more of the baggy fit type guy, bro. Yeah, like, you know, he's just loose. You feel me? Little something. But it's just me personally. But another shoe is probably. Let me think. You can't go wrong with Crocs, honestly, bro. Crocs are like, I mean, you can't go wrong with Crocs.
I don't know.
I'm not saying like you know, essential fit, but like a chill, relaxed fit. Like you going to the beach, you chill at your girl's crib.
I can see if you think about as long as we not coming down to where we wearing Crocs with jeans, I'm pretty much cool.
Yeah,
with it. If we going with shorts. You know,
shorts.
You know, you going out to go to the store or something like that. That's fine.
You're cooling, bro.
That's fine. You chilling. That's cool. But if we wearing Crocs with jeans, Crocs with baggy clothes, we talking about a whole shoe with holes in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not happening. It's not happening.
No, bro. All right. Check this out. Have you seen the Birkins?
The Birkenstocks?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know, bro. Honestly.
On a good day. I'll say that. On a good day.
Bro, honestly.
Because my homie had a pair.
In my opinion, it's not me, bro. It's not me. Because, like, people be rocking with jeans, shorts. It's not
that right there, that's out here.
It's not me, bro. I mean, I've seen them, and they look nice, but it's something that's like, bro, I can just tell they're not going to look right on me.
I just think of it as, like, you know, it's another, like, Crocs. They chill. You know, if you going to bounce out to the store, go pick up something for your moms, go pick up your brother or something like that.
Right.
You just slide them on, just like slides. Yeah. It's just, you know, different flavor. It's kind of like, you know, I think of it as that. But my homie was wearing them like that. But when people get to wearing like those kind of style of jeans and stuff, okay, now we're stepping out of it. Now y'all making it something that it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Facts. Okay. Hey, all right. I mean, I think we got the fashion section straight. So we got y'all straight for the summer. You feel me? Okay. Theories. What you got?
Man, it's so much going on in the world.
It's so much, bro.
It's so much.
Bro, okay, let me tell you about this crazy theory. Have you heard the theory of everything?
No.
So, the theory of everything is literally the theory of it's this board. They have a TikTok page, but it's this board, and like it's like the spider webs. Have you seen those?
Mm-hmm.
So the spider web type diagram or whatever it's called, but it's like dragged across in each theory. But like the main theory, I think it is like the center, like where we come from, the universe, bro.
Right.
So I was looking into it last night, and basically what it's saying is like the Matrix. That's a whole theory within itself.
Yeah.
But what they were saying was that it was this orb type thing. So it was this. So what they were saying was like universe started within like this energy, and universe started from energy,
mm-hmm.
and the energy like dispersed, right?
Right.
And when it dispersed, it created this orb type thing. And what this orb kind of did was it created a false reality, right? That we're living in. Right. So they were like, you know how we live in the 3D dimension.
Right.
What they were saying was that, like, if an object that lives in a 2D dimension, if they saw something that was 3D, it would like their brain would explode. Like you couldn't comprehend it, bro. You can't comprehend it.
You know what?
So what they were saying was that we're in the 3D world, but like to actually get to this true orb of where we actually came from, you have to enter the 4D world. And that's where the whole thing with the Matrix came from, was it's like learning your powers, learning that you can actually control around you, that this is not reality, bro.
Right.
It was trippy.
So it's like, it's kind of like how cartoons, all right, so now as a kid, I just remember hearing that. Like, okay, so remember as a cartoon, or mostly Looney Tunes would be the main one to do something like that.
Yeah.
You would go into the 3D world, y'all would bounce outside of realms and stuff like that. It would be crazy. When you think of it like that, it's kind of crazy.
Go break into the fourth wall?
Right.
Bro. That's crazy.
It's a little weird.
Bro, it's trippy. Okay, another theory that I saw, the one that really got me, was the Nikola Tesla theory, bro. Alright, check this out. So,
is this the one where he was supposed to be? I think I know what you're going to say. Go ahead.
Okay, so, no, it goes a little bit deeper. But basically, Nikola Tesla found this formula to every number. They don't know how he did it, bro. But basically, he could find the formula to like time machines, teleportation, a whole bunch of like things way advanced, like hundreds of years advanced, with 3 simple numbers, bro. 3, 6, and 9, dude.
So you think with that, with another theory to go on top of that, do you think he's an alien?
Nah.
You don't? I don't. It's a little questionable.
Let me tell you the backstory of Nikola Tesla. All right. So Nikola Tesla worked in like Europe, right? Working with energy. And so Thomas Edison was creating the light bulb at the time, and he hired Nikola Tesla as kind of like, a backup scientist. Long story short, Nikola Tesla ended up surpassing him with the type of energy he was using. And so Thomas Edison fired him, and he was like, bro, like, we don't need that. But basically why Thomas Edison was mad was because Nikola Tesla's energy, like his light bulb was lasting forever, while Thomas Edison's light bulb was lasting for 3-4 minutes, and then it would blow out. And he was like, bro, how are you doing this? What's going on? And so he was like, bro, get out of my laboratory or whatever. And so Nikola Tesla was like, all right, I do my own thing. So he's working, bro. He's with this simple formula, 369, bro. He figures out how to create a time machine. No, it wasn't a time machine. It was this. It was a portal gun, and it could send you to the future. But the thing is, when it got back, he didn't know how to it wasn't perfected yet. So when it got back, like you either died or you weren't right.
Right.
So the government found out about this, and they were like, okay, we're going to use it in war. So Nikola Tesla's like, it's not done yet. But they're like, nah, we're going to use this. So they're like, okay, we're going to try it on one of our battleships. So they bring him to the dock. And, bro, it's records of this. But, like, it's the ship that they have. And so he aims they use the gun on the ship.
Right.
And boom, it's gone, bro. The whole ship. Like, we're talking about, like, one of the big ships.
So, like, battleships.
Battleships, bro, with, like, 200, 300 men on it, bro.
Right.
Gone. Like, it never was there, bro. And they were like, all right, bring it back. So he's like, all right, I told y'all, like, so he brought it back. They go on the ship, bro. Everybody's dead. Everybody's dead, bro. Like, but, like, they're dead within. Some people aren't there. Some people are morphed into objects, bro. And, like, everybody's dead except for 2 men, bro.
Right. And
so the leading on theory was that there's these 2 men that were gone. And so he made this back in, like, let's call it 1870. That's too early. Let's call it, like, 1890. Let's call it 1890.
Okay.
They said that he sent the ship to 1940, bro. Yes. That's how he sent the ship to 1940. And what they said was the 2 men that weren't there, that were lost, he said that they got stuck in 1940. And then there's
at the exact age that they were in.
Yes, bro. And what the thing was that there was a report of these 2 men that looked out of, like, people were saying that they looked out of their time. Yeah. They were confused. They were like, what, bro, when we left, the people were riding horses. What is this car that you have, bro?
Right.
And there were reports of these 2 men. They looked out of time. They didn't know what was going on, bro.
Right.
And so it was like, bro, just mind blowing. And so they were like, okay, this is too dangerous. So they took all his stuff. They took all of Nikola Tesla's stuff. And he was broke. And so before he died, he was perfecting the formula for the time machine. But when he died, it was, bro, I don't know, there's 2 different theories. There's one theory is that he didn't get to finish it. Mm-hmm. The second theory is that the government lost the papers. Mm-hmm. But what happened is there was like 72 papers using the 369 formula.
Right.
Bro, so when he died, the government took his stuff. They lost pretty much all the papers. They only have 18 pages. And so they don't know the rest of the formula. Because he was the only one that knew the 36. He literally connect each number with 369.
Right.
In the whole, out of every number, he could connect it with these 3 numbers, 3, 6, or 9. And so they were trying to figure, bro, it was like it was crazy, bro.
That's really,
that's wild,
really
bro. Like,
weird.
And it's, I mean, there's evidence to support it too, because you think about it, bro. Thomas Edison, Thomas Edison.
Right.
Bro, he was like bashing Nikola Tesla for using the energy. We learned about it in school. He was like, yo, Nikola Tesla's energy kills elephants. You remember he was bringing the elephants to the docks and then like murdering the elephants. And he was like, bro, it explodes stuff and all this stuff, bro. But what they said was that if we were to use if someone found out the 369 formula, bro, he was like, we could have levitating
cars,
gravity altering objects. So kind of like a UFO. With this formula, he said we have gravity altering objects, and then all the cars would be electric. You would never have to charge anything. And what they said was that because of this advancedness and because the energy was so like ahead of its time that you didn't need to, it would last forever. The government didn't want it because they wanted to make money. Right. So like, bro, we're gonna take Thomas Edison's theory, where it's like, okay, you gotta pay bills to keep this on and all this other stuff. Because if it lasts forever, we're not gonna get any money. We're not gonna get any money. So, bro, I was like,
you know what's weird? When you think about that, right? Now think about, put your head like if you were in their time period, right? And you're watching all this go down. You're pretty much like an innocent bystander to all this new technology just getting thrown out there, right? Now let's think about stuff that's happened these last 2 years.
Yeah.
2020 and 2021, we ain't even finished this year yet. And last year was like an entire movie. Entire movie. And you think about it, now, do you remember that dude that was proclaimed from the future, right?
No, and I don't remember that.
Boy, I'm trying to think, I forgot what year he said he was from. But he was naming like all of these events. He came back with a mask on, like this is during COVID. He came back with a mask on. He had like a chip in his hand. He got arrested. He had a whole interview on YouTube and everything.
That's crazy. I didn't know about this.
And they did an X-ray. They seen where the chip was and everything. Like everybody thought he was lying, and so basically he was like from like 2040 something, some crazy. It might have been 3 something. It was some crazy number he was from. But like now I think about it, it's kind of like it could have been a lie.
Possibly.
Or he could really be foreshadowing, because literally he had 3 interviews, I think, on YouTube, right? After all of them, he disappeared. Gone. If when they caught him and the police got into him and they were looking up his records, never existed. He never existed. It was like he kind of came and he went. He did something, he said, and it's kind of weird because you kind of think about it with this day and age and what we got going on. You kind of think like, was he really foreshadowing something? Was he trying to say something? Do we take it as the truth? Bro. Like, let's be real. Let's take it back. Let's take it back to 2020, right? We coming out of February, going into March. Right? Yeah. We first hear about COVID.
Yeah.
Let's just be real. We looked at it and it was like, okay, it's probably not even for real.
Yeah.
We probably gonna be back in school. We might get out of school for a little week. It's probably like a little stomach virus.
Right.
Literally 2 weeks later, we're out of school for 6 months.
6 months.
6 months. That was the biggest change of my life, I swear.
Dude, where were you when COVID hit?
I was here. Okay. And here's the thing. When COVID hit, right, you were still in school, and I had got out. I was out in February and not March. Because I got suspended.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
And it was so weird. It was like, okay, so think of it like if we were going to school, right?
Yeah.
And we were going on winter break. You know how it feels when them last couple of days that you're supposed to be in school.
The energy.
And it might snow a little bit, so your break get pushed on a little bit more. That's how I was thinking during my whole suspension. That was my whole mindset every day. Like, okay, I hope something happens, so I got to go to school. I hope something happens, so I got to go to school. And so it was weird because it was going week after week after week after week. And it kept going. And my homies was like, dog, you know, this is my junior year. I'm going into my senior year now. Yeah. You know, when are we going to go back to school? Are they going to let us go or anything like that? And you think about it, literally the whole time, we thought it was some kind of gimmick until maybe about 4 or 5 months in, and we was
yo, it's getting serious.
We really gotta take this serious.
It's getting serious.
And then you put it towards the dude that just came here from a different dimension. Do we take this serious?
Yeah, bro.
It's scary because it's like,
scary, bro.
And then you think about the stuff that the universe going on. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. The weather we getting out here in Tennessee right now,
it's crazy, bro.
At first, you know, when we was kids and as adults, you know, we was like, yeah, the government controls the weather and da-da-da-da-da. Right. When they literally showed us the pattern for their controlling the weather, the satellite in the atmosphere that changes and alters the weather, I don't know what they're doing. At this point, I think global warming is something that they're doing purposely.
Bro, I don't know, bro. Okay, so this is where my problem with global warming, bro. Check it. You gotta think about it. So let's say even you have several satellites.
Right.
With this technology, whatever technology that they have, bro, you gotta think about it. Look how big the Earth is. To pinpoint a specific spot and control the weather in that specific spot, cooling and heating it, bro, I just can't see it. I can't see how that's possible.
Okay, so don't think of it as cooling and heating. Think of it as, when you hear, the government's controlling the weather, the first thing you think is like rain. It drops down. It's not like that. Think of it as, I think you kind of gotta put everything together. Okay, so think about the jets, right? When they fly by.
Yo!
When the jets fly by and they leave the stream, right? Those are clouds. They're gonna expand. They're gonna get really big over the next couple of weeks, right? The satellite goes,
the emissions,
right? And the satellite goes to change the humidity. It does everything. It throws everything off down here. And the clouds pick onto it because they're not actual clouds. I'm gonna be real with you. If the planes were never made, I don't think there would be clouds in the sky. So think about it like this. clouds are, they're up there, right? And the satellite changes the humidity and makes a certain amount of heat here or cooler there, or, and it does that. And instead of, the like instant rain or instant snow,
Right.
think of it like this. When the sun hits the water in the cup and you leave a cup by the window to evaporate, right?
Right.
Normally it's better if it evaporates with heat.
Right.
You make it hotter in one part of the ocean and the clouds are over there, it picks up the rain.
Yeah.
The more and more rain the clouds pick up and the more clouds there are, when it shifts over somewhere, depending on how hot it is, there'll be a hurricane or a tornado.
Wow, bro. I never even thought about that,
So
bro.
think about it like that. Just think about it. So it's like...
There's so many things
Right.
you can do with just
Right.
heat and coolness.
And literally, it's just because we don't know. You think about it, they could be putting down pesticides, anything,
yeah.
and they just fly and
So-
they just drop it by. And you think of it, but it just goes over
It
your
goes
head.
right, but yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
So, and you think about global warming, right?
Yeah.
They doing that, and they taking all, I feel like they taking all the moisture and the water from over there.
Right.
And all these big storms and stuff we didn't have, like we literally had a storm like 2-3 weeks ago that was so bad. Like there was 2 tornadoes.
I wasn't here.
Right, there was 2 tornadoes here, almost 3. Lebanon was hit with a bad storm. Over here was bad, and it was bad all around. Tornado sirens going. Think about it, right? And then all of a sudden we go back to the global warming part, and all this water just keeps in and over here.
Yeah, bro.
And so you think about it, like you always people always think of the map as flat. Think about the map when the globe is around. Everything is a lot more closer if you think of it as a globe. If you go
Right.
from Florida and want to fly that way, you can maybe go to, I think, what's over there, Japan, stuff like
Yeah.
that. It's a lot closer because it's a circle, not a
Yeah.
square. And so all of that water and stuff coming this way, there's no water over there. There's
Yeah.
nothing over there. It's all getting sucked up.
Right.
The heat's over there, and then there's global warming.
Yeah, bro. That's weird. Speaking of other issues, bro, let's get into the tough topics.
Right.
Let's get into the tough.
Yeah.
Let's get it, bro. We gotta hit the tough.
Well-
How long have we been going? 45, 30 minutes, 35 minutes.
Almost 30, 45. I
30,
feel
okay.
like,
Okay, I just want to get the time right, so All right, bro. So let's get into the tough topics.
So,
Bro, okay.
according to what happened today, I think, today, let's see.
First, before we talk about today, George Floyd.
George Floyd,
okay.
the convictions, off the rip,
Fair trial, unfair trial. Here's my thing, bro. Floyd, all right, so let's say George Floyd died and it wasn't recorded or there was no statement about it, that cop never would have went to jail, bro.
Yeah, it would have just been
it would have
like,
been swept under the carpet.
I mean, you think about it today, right? I'll tell you this, and I'm putting it on here just so, I'll let you know. Literally, probably about 2 months ago, not even 2 months ago, I'll say maybe about 2, 3, 4 weeks ago, right? Me and my homies, we ride around in the car. It's 4 of us. We 4 deep.
Right.
We ain't doing nothing but listen to music, right?
Yeah.
And we coming from Hermitage and coming back into MJ, right?
Yeah.
And you know how my crib is pretty much in the middle of everything, right?
Yeah.
We seen a cop following us.
Okay.
So instantly, as a black male to a black male,
Yeah.
if there's more than 2 people in the car, it's already looking like a problem.
It's already looking like a problem.
Right. So the instant thing was to hit that turn down my block.
Yeah.
And then we gonna come back out. So he was behind us, we hit the turn, we come back out, right? Instantly one of my homies in the car be like, y'all think he radioed another cop just to come check and see why we hit this turn? Cause it's weird. And then we kinda had the feeling, right?
Yeah.
So we come out, we drive off, we ride off. And then that same cut I took you on today, he literally called another unit in that was coming from this way, go down that cut to meet us at that little T-turn right there. We get pulled over. Guess what the reason was why we got pulled over? Invading the WO line. On a road that narrow, cause you seen it now. Going up the hill, like if you finna make the turn, like you finna come out over there into that intersection by Sonic.
Yeah.
invading the double yellow line. That's what you pulled us over with, right? So you pull us over.
Invading,
right?
okay.
We pull us over, we get into the spot. I'm 17.
Mm-hmm.
One of my homies 18. The other one, he young, he 14, 15.
Mm-hmm.
The other one, he, and they youngins. Me and my homie, we the oldest two in the car.
Yeah.
Right. They come up, they knock on the window, bam. We like, what we do. They tell us it was invading the double yellow line. Mm-hmm. Yet, they got, I'm in the back seat. Cop here, front seat.
Yeah.
Cop right here, cop right here, cop right there.
See, bro, that's so
literally on all the doors.
That's so unnecessary,
right? This was 2 cars at first. 3 more pull up. 5 cop cars.
Bro.
So we in there.
We're invading the yellow line.
Invading the double yellow line. That was the problem. Now you tell me, is that worthy of 5 years?
Now listen, bro. Listen to this, bro. All right. Now this is going to be very controversial, but I'm going to have to say it. All right, BLM. It's relating to this. BLM, bro. Okay. So as a corporation, Black Lives Matter is corrupt as a corporation.
Right.
Why? The money. Where does the money go? It's not helping anybody.
It's not.
It's not helping
because
lawyers.
Right.
For these black folks, it's not helping anybody, bro. It's going to greedy people. So as a corporation, it is terrible. As a movement, it is amazing. Right. But there's one problem I have with BLM, bro. We're not focusing on the right things. Check this out. The first thing we need to focus on is our community.
First, we need to come together as a community
together, bro. Because, all right, so think about it. The reason that there's so many murders in the United States, in the hoods, is because black people are perceived as threatening. Bro, we went into the store today, bro. Yeah. We went into the store today, bro. All right, check it. So we went into Dollar General today. We walked down the hallway, and there's a lady with her child, and bro, she moved so fast.
Please the scene.
So fast, bro.
I'm like, what do we do?
What do we do? But anyway, going back to the point, we're perceived as such threatening characters, and part of that is on us. You got to think about this, bro.
I don't know.
Hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Part of that is on us. Look at the rappers promoting, oh, I got guns, I got drugs, the song's hard, bro. But people listen to that and they're like, oh, they really got,
right.
They really got it, bro. And so that, the media's already looking at that and they're like, oh, this drug violence, this crime violence, all this other stuff. Okay? And then when you actually go into the hood, if you've ever been in the hood, you see it, bro.
Right.
So it's like, I hear it, I see it. What more else is there? You go down the hood, bro, like, East Nashville, bro?
Yeah.
Gunshots. Memphis?
Big shots.
Big shots, bro. Fireworks, bro. Yeah. Like, come on now. It's like, you hear it, you see it, bro. So the police are obviously going to be down there trying to police it.
Right.
Meaning there's going to be more interactions. Meaning, okay, you got to think about it. There's going to be more, if the police are there, there's going to be more interactions, meaning there's more likely for something to happen. You don't see really police riding around in the suburb.
Right.
Therefore, there are less interactions in the suburbs. Here's the other thing that the media doesn't tell you. Check it. Black people make about 13-14% of America. White people Hispanics make up about another 15-16%. White people make up the rest, right? And then a little bit of Asian, Russian, whatever, minority. What they don't tell you, bro, is let's look at the math. All right. So let's say, okay, there's 10 black people, or there's 10 white people, and there's 5 black people. Let's say that's the United States. One white person dies, that's 10%.
Right.
One black person dies, that's 20%.
Right.
So they're going to publicize that way out there. They're going to be like, oh, look at that. All these black people they're killing each other. But what they don't show is that, bro, we're the minority. Of course the numbers are going to look big.
Right.
Because we have a smaller number.
Right.
Bro, I looked in the news the other day, bro. It's been like 400, 500 deaths in Chicago in like this past year?
Yeah.
2-3 a day, bro?
Yeah. We gotta, it's
we have to
step
up, bro.
We gotta fix.
There's something we have to do, bro. Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's household or guns or anything like that, bro. I don't know what it is, bro.
It's not even necessarily that anymore. It's just kind of like, I think when you think about it, right, and you think about rappers and where they come from. Now here's my thing. Now here's why I say this. Okay, so now let's look at NLE Chopper for an example. Okay. He's the best example. He went from the hood, right? He came from Memphis, right? And I didn't stay in Memphis before, so it can be bad if you don't know how to maneuver, right? And he came out of there, right? He came out of there, money, the drugs, gun, all that, right? And literally, not even at the prime of his career, he flips into a spiritual person, and literally all of his attention disappears. Then and here, watch this. All the way up until Shot of Flow 4, spiritual flip, and then you don't hear nothing from him. Then he goes to jail. Fresh Out comes out, or the beatbox remix he made comes out, blows up, goes crazy. But all his positive songs didn't completely blow up. So now you think of it, right? Now think about the bigger hip hop stars, right? You glorified, you glorified a lot of the negative things that happen in the hood.
You don't show the positives.
Right. And the problem with that is that, now you think about it, with the news and the first black title you see, such and such killed in this. Yeah. Drive by that. Right. You're gonna hear it. It's a killing, right? So you now think about it. It's like a trigger. You're gonna run it, right? And so if
you're hearing all this bad stuff, so you're assuming,
right? So if you getting pushed up by that, right? You're getting paid to put out negative thoughts. You're pushing it, and then you try and flip. Then it goes down. So at this point, you're not consciously making a creative or a positive movement.
Bro, yeah.
At this point, you're looking for you're looking for your money at this point. It's like, if I make positive thoughts, positive, reactions, my money goes down. But when I talk about all this negative stuff, my money go up. It's literally because they're paid like that. Yeah. They're meant to do that. Remember how I told you with a lot of people getting cut out of the entertainment circle and stuff like that, certain things are glorified and other things are submitted or very submissive and down below because they not making no money.
What people don't realize, bro, is that most people take things from one party and they say this is 100% right, left or right. They say this is 100% right. This is how it should be. Not looking at the other side, just bashing the other side. Right. What people need to realize, bro, is that you can take sides from both parties and create a better equal, bro. Right. Like, we can't just look at one side and say, this is right, this is how it should be, and bash the other side. And the other side can't say, this is right, this is how it should be, and bash us. You see what I'm saying? So, but another big problem, like you said, is the media. Their whole goal, their whole concept is to cause conflict. Right. It's to glorify things, to exaggerate things, to hide the numbers. Like I said, the black percentage, to hide the numbers, bro. So it's just like, I don't know what we got to do. I know as black people, we have to wake up and we have to say, okay, let's fix what's going on in our community. And maybe, just maybe, the cops can chill out for a minute. Now, I'm not saying they will, or the cops are in the wrong or the right. But bro, if you think about it, if there was no gun violence, no glorifying all this guns and drugs and all this other stuff, bro, there'd probably be a lot less killings because cops would be less scared. They're already, think about it, bro, they're already going into the situation scared. Right. Oh, this black guy probably has a gun. He probably has drugs on him. You know what I'm saying? So they're already in the situation scared. You feel me?
But this is what you signed up for.
Listen, bro, I get that. I completely understand that. I agree. But you got to think about it. You signed up for it. You trained. You're still a human. Right. What people don't realize, bro, is that we're acting like the cops aren't humans. Now, granted, George Floyd stuff, bro, he should be serving life.
But you think about what
the
just
girl,
happened
the lady
today.
who just shot, the lady who just shot,
I know you're talking
dude in the car,
right?
life. Mistakes, like, you know, mistake or not, you still are held accountable. That's the thing I'm trying to get a point across. Although you are a human and things, there are certain things that, you know, comes with that, you still need to be held accountable for your actions, and that's what's not happening a lot of times.
I just want to see if this changed your mind on that. I just want to know because this just happened today.
Okay.
And it made me lose a lot of hope. All right. So it's this girl named, I hope I'm not pronouncing her name wrong, but her name is Ma'Khia Bryant, right? Literally, I think this was, you know, a couple of hours ago, I think. And they said that what happened is that she was at home, right? And she was about to get jumped by a group of girls.
I heard about this.
Right.
I heard about this.
And
she had a knife.
Yeah, and the police went in there and they shot her.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't even examine the situation.
I heard about that.
This is another situation where I feel like
it was
at
not
this
handled,
point y'all not
correctly.
right. Y'all not examining the situation anymore. Like at this point, okay. So you think about right.
I agree with that to an extent.
Or tasers versus gun. Like that's
I think what
crazy.
happened was that she had a knife. No, she was in a fight. She pulled out a knife. She was about to stab the girl, possibly kill her. Let's be real. You have a knife. So she was getting jumped, right?
It said I don't even think she was physically fighting yet. Like they were coming to her house, right?
Okay, so she was about to get jumped. She was about to get jumped.
Yeah, she had a knife.
She has a knife.
Right.
She has a knife, okay.
Police hit the door, shot
her. Okay, check this out. So she has a knife. It's a weapon. Now, granted, shooting, that does not solve any. That seems like that's the first thing for every cop, bro. You got to think about it. First of all, this is a woman. Not anything against women, but cops come deep.
Right.
They run deep. At least, like you said, you got pulled over for something silly, and they rolled 4 or 5 in. So you know if it's a threat, they're gonna roll even deeper. So first of all, it's a woman. Okay. Second of all, when you evaluate the situation and you see she has a knife, the only way a knife can harm you is if it's close to you, or if it's thrown, which it most likely not gonna be. Therefore, there's so many more options.
Right.
Taser, pepper spray, all these other things.
Now, granted,
I don't know the situation. It could have been, okay, she was charging at them. It goes, but at the same time, bro, that doesn't matter. She shouldn't have died.
Right.
That's the whole point.
Right.
Unless she had a gun, it was firing
back. It should
or if she stabbed the cop and was about to kill him, or something like that. If she was a visible threat, as in she's about to hurt somebody, she's about to kill somebody, or she's about to, do some damage.
Right.
Okay, that's a valid reason.
Right.
But if she has a knife, she hasn't necessarily harmed anybody yet.
Right.
She's a visible threat, but not in a way of killing somebody.
She's not hostile.
She's not hostile, bro. She doesn't need to die. It seems like that's another thing with the police, bro. It seems like it's shoot first, ask questions later.
Right. I mean, and then you think about it, right? What goes through you? I just want to know what was going through their head when they got the call from like the dispatcher or something. Like you think about it. You think about it. You get a call, right? The girl's like, yeah, so and so's coming to come do this, that, and the third. And she might not even said that she had a knife, but she was like, yeah, this is that and the third. This is where they're coming at. This is my address, right? Now, as the person that's relaying the message to the units that's out on the outside, or if they're not coming from the precinct or wherever they're coming from, and they hear about it. If there's a situation, one is just common sense. If you gonna say somebody's jumping me,
okay,
and something's going on, is one v another. I have a weapon. You might not know that I have a weapon, but you know that they're coming to jump me. If you come to the situation, right, and you see one person, and in the situation you were proclaimed to being jumped, why would you shoot the person with one? You know that if jump is the thing, you're gonna see a mass of people, not one person.
Not one person.
That was completely unexcusable.
It's unexcusable and it's uncalled for. In that scenario, from what you're telling me in that scenario, now I don't know all the details.
I don't either.
But from what you're telling me, that does sound very non-necessary. Now, going back to the other situation, Dante Wright. Okay, so the cop made a mistake, supposedly.
Right.
Whatever. Made a mistake and killed this man. Now, can we put 100% blame on the cop? Truly. Can we put 100% blame on the cop? Check this out. This is why I say no. Dante Wright's got a warrant. Mm-hmm. You shouldn't even be driving, dog.
This is
Dante Wright, the taser, and the gun. Mm-hmm. Bro, you got a warrant. You shouldn't be driving. That's the first thing.
Right.
Whatever, you are.
Right.
You got pulled over. You're done for, bro. Bro, you're going to the slammer.
Right.
You might as well. Okay, whatever. He's handcuffed. He's handcuffed behind his back. He jumps back in his car. Now he's not fully handcuffed. Although they do have control of him, kind of, he's not fully handcuffed. He reaches. Taser.
Wait a minute. Dante Wright reaches. Right?
If you look at the footage, the body cam footage, he does reach for something. No, they weren't fully on. They weren't fully on.
Oh.
No, so it was like one on. It was like one on, and they were trying to grab his other arm. Okay. And so he reaches. Mm-hmm. Can we fully blame that on the cop? No.
And that's just hold on. The way you explained it, no.
No.
But
we cannot fully blame that on the cop. Why? Because as a cop, like you said, you're trained in these situations. You don't know what that person's going to grab.
Right.
They can grab a gun, boom, and you're dead.
Right.
Now, here's where the situation is blamed on the cop. When I say it's probably 90% her fault, 10% his. 10% because you have a warrant, you shouldn't be driving. Right. You're black. You have a warrant. You're going down. Right. Second off, you shouldn't be reaching. They already got you, bro. Like, come on now. Right. But on the cop side of things, you yelled taser. Clearly wasn't a taser. You didn't have a marker. It wasn't yellow. A taser is lighter. Right. It doesn't. There's several things.
Right. It don't fit all the way.
It don't fit all the way, and the heat of the moment and all that. Okay, whatever.
And they aren't even on the same side, aren't they?
Mistake or not, you killed this person, and there needs to be consequences.
Right.
Mistake or not.
Right.
That's just how it is, bro. That's just how it is. I mean, truly, that's just how it is, bro. Okay, moving into a lighter topic, cars. So I asked you when we driving back, what do you think about electric cars? Your first take. Because you remember in our country, everything's electric, for the most part. Right. Oh, we got to tell them about that too. Right. All right. So for those who don't know, which no one knows. Right. No one knows. Right. Me and Jeremiah made a country. So in this country, this is false country, but in this country, all right, check it. All government buildings are solar powered with or energy or with Tesla coils. So government buildings include schools, hospitals, police departments. What else did we say? Fire stations, right?
Anything that's pretty much helpful and resourceful to
essential. Yeah. So they're all powered by solar winds and Tesla coils. Okay, and then bro, like our country is lit though because
it was straight, bro. Except that infinity lane or the infinity.
We got an infinity lane.
That was broad.
Check this out. We got restraints on the cops. Yeah. Because we're solar powered, you feel me? The gases ain't in the air. So, I mean,
now
illegal immigration laws are straight, bro. We paid it. Bro, so my favorite part about this, the country that we made, is our illegal immigration laws was that if you come to our country illegally and we find out you're doing good, we pay you to stay. If we find out you're doing bad, we send you to jail. Here's the thing about our jail though, bro. It's more of a rehabilitation center to get you out. Right. So it's like no one's truly in jail. Right. You feel me? Right. And then for sentencing, for like major mass shootings or whatever, because that's going to happen in any country. Right. We let the public decide. Right. So then there can't be an outrage. Right. Right. But going on to what you were, sorry, I cut you off. Right. What were you going to say?
But, okay, so like with the sentencing part, or the cops got restrictions part. Yeah. Okay, so the part that we made was that however many rounds you got in whatever gun that the police are carrying, first 3 or 2 will be rubberized.
Right.
No doubt about it.
No doubt about it.
Because
when
you think about it, if the first 2 are rubberized, right, and not only are they rubberized, but you have a camera, a body cam that you have that cannot be cut off. If you cut it off, or find a way to cut it off, or destroy it in any kind of way during any kind of way, it's an instant
terminated.
Right, you're gone. You're gone. It's a felony and you're off.
Investigated.
Right. So that's the first thing, right? And then after that, you know, you got the rubberized bullets. Now with the rubberized bullets, it's more it's better because say we got a situation that we got going on today. Cop comes up, pulls a guy out of the car, and goes to shoot him, right? If you shoot a rubber bullet and you got the body cam on, right, depending on, it's not going to kill him.
Well, they are going to hurt.
Right, but it's going to hurt. But in the body cam footage, you can see the demeanor, what's going on, the aggressiveness, the hostileness.
And then from then on, in court, it can be determined.
Right. So, you know, we're clearly going to see if you
there's also, in our country, there's racial integration into the police force. So, you know, it's not just 100% white police force.
Right, it's black and white cops, Hispanic cops, Chinese cops, everything.
Every minority's in there, bro, and it's balanced.
Right, and even with males to females, it's still balanced.
Still balanced.
So it's like, you know, if, you know, so back to that situation, I'm thrown on the ground or something, dude come up, put the gun to my back, you know, he's gonna shoot me. The first rubber bullet's gonna hurt, but
it's not gonna kill you.
You ain't got enough time to dump 8-9 shots in my back.
Right.
And if you do, and you do go excessive killing, it's automatically a death sentence. There's no way around it, because at this point, you're trying to kill me. You're going from and any shot that's put out, you know, it's radio called non-lethal, lethal, right? So if you non-lethal, that means you either about to hit me with a rubber bullet, but if you're going lethal, you're about to kill me, right? If I'm on the ground and you dump 9 shots.
You switch that to lethal?
Right.
Bro,
you're done.
The situation has to be extreme.
Right. It's unreasonable and it has to be extreme. Because, okay, say somebody's running away, right? They ain't shooting. They just running.
They're running.
Okay, non-lethal, right? Or taser. Non-lethal or taser. You're running. I can catch you from distance.
Yeah.
At this point, there's too many other options in the police force to go straight to the gun. You have a taser.
So many options.
You have a canine. The canine should be literally the option if you're not in range. Before I even unholster the taser, canine, sit. Because he's faster, he can sniff out, he's gonna find you. And if you ran away and you got away, who are we gonna call anyway?
There's so many
the canine
options,
you.
All right. We got a little off topic. Go back to the cars. Go back to the cars. All right, go back to the cars. What do you think of electric cars?
But with electric cars, I'm a little scared. Not the actual physical driving part, but I'm scared because I don't want to lose the car culture we have.
Okay.
It's dope. It's one thing that everybody can come to common grounds on. I've seen cops that are good about cars. I've seen, you know, diversities, ethnicity, everything is, you know, cars is a common neutral ground where people can, you know, relate. And, you know, I'm not saying that all electric cars will be bad, but it kind of takes the culture and the fun out of cars. JDM cars, those are Japanese design cars, you know, they over here. They're not over here, but they're over here. So when you see them, it's like an eye catcher. Like, you know, you riding down, you see a R32 ride down. Right. It's like a kid in a candy shop. I'm looking to see where it's at.
You got the mods on it, bro. Yeah.
We all got electric cars. We got the same car. It's not fun. Yeah. It's not fun. You know, you can't break something, fix it back. You know, do it. Like, just imagine that. Calling your mom, I got to charge my car. Like, it doesn't sound.
But at the same time, you got to think about the benefits.
It does. It benefits. And it's kind of one thing where, like, you kind of want to. It's like I want to have.
We're trying to help the earth here,
right?
Man.
I almost would think about it like, okay, we could go full electric, right? Mm-hmm. But maybe it might be Sundays on the weekend, because you know Sunday it's already you know, a show car day. You know, people come outside with cars. You ain't really seen, you know, everything's clean and stuff like that. That'll be the day we bring out the motor cars. Like Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
bro,
Monday, Tuesday, all that would be.
I agree with the culture part of it, bro. Like again, with even in the skater community, bro. I've been skating for 4 years now, bro. It's so much culture. It's so much like it's crazy, bro. Like it doesn't matter who you are, you can skate, bro. It doesn't matter who you are, bro.
Right.
I used to think, and then the thing about skating, bro, is like it's hard, but it drives, or for me at least, it drives me, bro. Like for an ollie, bro, it took me months.
Right.
Falling, getting up. I'm like, bro, I want to quit. I'm breaking boards.
Yeah.
Bro, when you get it, you at the top of the world, bro.
Yeah.
You at the top of the world.
I remember the first day I dropped in. It was the best day I ever had. I got into
you
the
at
hole.
the top of the world, bro.
I didn't even finish the other side of the ramp. It was just crazy because I got in. I was like, dog, I didn't fall this time.
At the top of the world.
You know, it feels good, and it's like, you know, that's how cars. That's the way cars make me feel sometimes. Like it's stuff you ain't never seen before. It's something crazy, and I'm not gonna lie.
You learn how to shift them gears,
right?
You're at the top of the world, bro. When I learned how to stick shit,
right, it's crazy, and it's like, yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. You know, even with the police type, I didn't have my fair shares of car meets and runaways.
I've seen it,
and you know,
I've seen it.
It's bad to the people outside on the outside. It's, oh man, look at those street racers, you know.
Yeah.
But
when you join the culture, bro,
right.
you're tough. That's the same. Like I said, with skating, bro, it's frowned upon. Cars is frowned upon, bro. When you join the culture, it's
something
fun.
different.
It's a community. It's truly a family, bro.
Right. It's like one of the common grounds that everything's neutral. There's no problems, no controversy, no races, no colors, no sexism, none of that.
Exactly.
It's
just,
just
can all agree on something.
We here to skate, drive, and that's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're gonna do. All right, wrapping it up, bro. Shout outs. You got any?
I mean, I guess shout out to all my homies. Shout out to all the day ones. Shout out to you, because you know I'm here. You're the reason why I'm here. You know.
No, because you know, shout out like literally everybody who supported me.
For real.
Support was mad. Support was mad, fam, bro. I had never this much support on anything, bro. I had people I didn't even know supporting me, posted on their story, following everything, bro. So I appreciate all y'all. I love all y'all. Make sure y'all go follow my man Jeremiah. What's the tag, bro? What's the
SD.spooky.
Okay. All right. So make sure y'all go follow my man on Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram at JB the Artist. Make sure you subscribe, like, follow, share, please. We're trying to get this out to as many people as we can reach. And
these platforms out.
We got to get these platforms out, bro. We're trying to get some sponsorships. We're trying to do, we're doing a little bit, bro. Make sure you follow us on TikTok as well, bro. We're trying to gain that up. You know, we're trying to blow up a little bit. So we appreciate y'all, and I guess I'll see you on the next episode.